Hello, I'm Micks Mowers and Merman and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review on this TREKURE TK50 jump starter pack that's been sent to me for purpose of review. I've been a little bit unwell, so this video is a little bit delayed, and they've been emailing me to say, can you come and get this video out, Mick? I said, yes, I can. As soon as I'm better, I'll do it. So I am. This TK50 TREKURE jump starter pack is not just a jump starter pack, it's also a power bank module and torch all in one. So it has got multiple uses and you can use it. It says you can use it on cars, trucks, motorcycles and boats, okay? I'm guessing it's mainly for the 12-volt industry. It's a jump starter, flashlight and power bank in one, as I just said. And on the specifications here, it's the model the TK50 and the capacity is 26,800 milliamp battery. It also has a USB-C input and two USB outputs as well. So let's get it out the box. We'll have a quick little look at it. Open the box up and here is your TREKURE TK50. Quite small, quite compact, probably about 8 inches by about 3 inches. It comes with a handle on the top, which you just pull out so you can carry it around also. And on the back side of it, you pull out this little tiny tab here and you've got your USB-C, your two USB connections, one for charging and two for output. And then also your jump starter lead connections there. You can then put that cover back in, which keeps all the water out, and push and hold the button here once and it gives you an indicator on how full your battery is. And I believe if you just tap it again or hold it down, you've got a little tiny light on there as well. And if you hold it down again, it goes into a strobe light, and give it another tap and it goes into SOS sort of style blinking as well. So if your car is actually just broken down on the side of a road, you could just set this up on the side of a road and it will also send out a warning to other drivers that you are broken down and you're a hazard to stay out of the way from. So that's good. What also comes in a box is, it's quite well packaged, nice box. It's got a nice little cover there to hold your stuff in if you want to keep it in the box in the car. Also comes with a little tiny man bag pouch to put your stuff in. It comes with a comprehensive do's and don'ts user start guide. Also comes with scan this Amazon shopping app to learn more. So there's a QR code for the Amazon store there. It comes with a USB and US Type-C cable there for charging and for output. And then it also comes with your two style jump pack leads, one for negative, one for positive. Obviously black being a negative and red being a positive. They're covered in plastic so they don't touch, and even if they do touch whilst it's connected to the battery, it has reverse polarity protection as well, so you can't short yourself out. It's got all the protection inside this device. On this jump starter connection, it says here, press the force start button for 3 seconds indicator until the light turns green, and then start the car within 30 seconds. So if you hook this up to your starter pack and the light doesn't come on or it doesn't start your car, you can push the little tiny button just on the back here, and that will give it a bit more power to start the car up. Connect the red clamp to the positive and the black to the negative of the battery. Check the change indicator light in 3 cases. The green light is always on. Push start the vehicle within 30 seconds. If an alarm sounds, then please check the connections are ran the right way. So if you put these on the wrong way, an alarm's going to sound anyway, probably off of this pack. Constant red light alarm will sound. Please check the connections. And red or green light flashing alternately. Please push long pressed full start button. Okay. So you can fit all of this into your little tiny jump pack, I'm assuming, to a little tiny bag. I don't know if the jump starter pack leads fit in there as well. Let's have a quick little look. Yeah, they do. So you can fit all of this in your little tiny pouch here. Put it in your glove box or in your trunk of your car. Nice and out the way. Doesn't take up a lot of space at all, and you can just leave it in your car. What we recommend you do is about every 2 to 3 months, take this out and just trickle charge it just to top it up, especially in the winter months. But it's one of these tools that you may never use as a jump start pack, but you may use it on a long journeys or for camping. You can take it out of your car and use it as a power bank set up to run small devices that is capable to run. The quick start guide looks to be all in English. No, there's some foreign languages in there too, but it just gives you your do's and your don'ts: English, Spanish, Dutch, French and Italian. It gives you all your do's and your don'ts in image sections there. It tells you what it can and can't do, and it looks pretty good. So what I've actually done is the red light is 70 to 100%. Let's put this in English, that'd be easier. Where's my English version? I'm trying to read it in German here. There you go. Right, so the green reaches 75 to 100, the yellow reaches 50 to 40 to 74, the orange is 25 to 49, and the lower red is 25%. That's your indicators. But it's all there. It tells you what to do, what not to do in the quick start guide. It looks to be pretty much fail safe. You know, everything you need in this nice little tiny jump pack. Now, what I have already done is I purposely went out in my car this morning, come back, put my car on the driveway, and I left my lights and my ignition on, and my battery should be now be fully flat. It's been like that for about 3 hours, so my car should be fully flat. I want to live test this as well. I don't just want to say, yeah, this is what it is, this is how good it is, and not actually use it. So hopefully this will now jumpstart my car. I've got a little Fiat Panda. It's not a very big car, very small engine, but that's what I've got. But this thing is capable of starting massive engines as well, about up to 14 litre diesel engines, and it should do that no problem at all. I've tried other models before, and they start my work truck, which is a 3 litre engine, with no issues at all. So these are fantastic just to have laying around in the car should you need it in an emergency. And there's times like that when you actually do need a piece of kit like this to get you out of the pickle. A simple thing like leaving an interior light on can really make you stuck, but by having one of these in here, you have to wait for jump leads to turn up, you don't have to wait for a breakdown car, just plug it in and away you go. Let's get outside, and I'll just show you that my battery is flat, and then we will hook this up and try and start my car using this jump pack. Right, so here is my Fiat Panda Dynamic, little tiny car, little tiny thing, but it does what I need to do, gets me to work and back. So let's just jump inside the old cockpit. Oh. And as you can see, I've got no hazard lights. They're not working. Okay, and if I just get my ignition key, put it in the old ignition on, nothing. Try and turn the key, nothing. Completely dead, no radio, no nothing, no lights. Absolutely dead as a dodo. So let's just turn my ignition off. Yep. We'll go around. I'm just gonna get you set up on the perch, and then I'll show you how to start this little tiny car up with this this amazing little tool. So let's have you about there, would do. And all we're going to do is take the jump pack out of its carry case, and we're going to hook up to the charging connector, and it's just flashed green there. See how it's flashing green? So it's absolutely correct. We're going to take off this little tiny red connector, because that would be the positive, and then we're going to hook up our positive terminal, and then hook up our negative terminal. Ooh. Get it on there nicely. There you go. It's got green, so I'm not going to push the full start button. Just have it somewhere where it's not going to fall over. Let's turn the power on the unit. There we go. And we're just going to try and start it without doing the full start on top. Turn the key. Nearly. And disconnect it within 30 seconds, and that's your machine now all up and running. So as you can see, the vehicle's now running, and just to prove the point that it was flat beforehand, my clock on my car needs to be reset, and so does my radio, because the battery was completely flat. Hazard lights now working as they should do. and my lights now coming on and off as I should do as well. So I'm going to leave this car to run, just turn my side lights on, just to encourage the alternator to put a charge back in, and I'm going to have to take my car for a 3 to 5 mile run, which I've got to do in about the next 10 minutes anyway, and go and pick my boy up, and there you go. So there you go, there's a quick little video on how to do your flat battery. You can then use one of his kits to charge your battery up, get your vehicle to start at least, and then you can then test your battery if it is a duff battery, or if it may just be a fault that you've done. You've left your lights on or radio on or something like that. But you know, you can then buy the bits of kit to test batteries as well. But it might get you out a bit of a pickle. So all discount codes and product links will be in the description and in the pinned comment section. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the old channel, and I'll catch you girls and guys next time on Micks Mowers very, very soon. But that was the TK50 review on Jump Starter Pack. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I would. Good bit of kit. And hopefully I'll have more products coming through for you to review, and watch me do that. So I'll catch you guys and guys later. Until then, don't forget, much more importantly, take it easy.